What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another video. So it has been a while since I've actually posted on this specific channel. I've been mainly busy with just COD Mobile. And with everything going on with the Cosmic Shake about to be presented to us within August, which is really just a month away, I figured I'd bring back the channel because I honestly kind of miss making videos about either SpongeBob or, any like Nintendo related games. If anything, I haven't really touched my Switch in a while until recently, where I was streaming Breath of the Wild and I was kind of like enjoying just playing the game because I know, the sequel is coming out pretty soon. We still honestly don't have a name, and it's funny because I did make a video about how E3, I think 2020 or 2019 sucked because we waited I think 2 years after the initial presentation for at least a title, and we just never got it. And even now, we still haven't gotten the name for the game. And I got okay, let's be honest, I got ratioed in that video. A lot of people gave me some backlash, and honestly, I'm kind of it doesn't really bother me. I don't really know how to take it, but at the same time, I kind of like the criticism, but at the same time, I was kind of right. It's been a while now since that, since that E3 came out, and people are actually pissed now. So at the end of the day, that video did age well. I was kind of right. Despite all the ratioing that happened in that video, but I guess it's for the best. But yeah, anyways, a lot of shit has happened in the past, and I had plenty of opportunities to make videos, but I've always kind of been, I don't know, I kind of been hesitant in making videos in this channel because I kind of gave up on the whole Nintendo YouTuber thing. Because if you think about it, Game Explain, all the major YouTube channels always get the games first, so we never really get a lot of viewership unless we do something like crazy. And it sucked specifically with Battle for Bikini Bottom, and it was kind of like one of the reasons as to why I kind of switched, I guess, games. Because me, Zachpack, Riders DX, all of us made this. We did this whole thing, this whole Hydrated Relief charity. We were literally advertising. I mean, we're not advertising. We were literally promoting the fuck out of this game. We were excited. We were just making constant videos. I mean, you guys remember I was making countless trailer analysis when they were showing the levels and downtown Bikini Bottom and everything. We delved deep into every single one of those. And at the end of the day, we didn't really get good viewership because people were getting the games earlier than they were supposed to. Some Walmarts, some Targets were allowing people to buy the game early. I don't know how that happened. Maybe people had connections. I don't know. That was really demotivating. I didn't even feel like making any more videos, and that's why you would see a huge gap of time. And I started making COD Mobile content. I started liking it because I started to get more viewership and everything. And that specific channel has already grown to 7,000 subscribers. So I was just thinking, since I'm doing pretty well on that channel, I think it's time to bring back this one. I know it's kind of out of the blue, and there's not really much to talk about because this last, I guess, makeshift E3 Nintendo Direct partner showcase was not really the best thing in the world. And I know a lot of people were excited to hear news about Breath of the Wild 2 or just any upcoming games, any remasters or whatever the case may be, and it just never happened. So now we're probably going to have to wait until, I don't know, maybe August, September, unless they shadow drop some shit this week or, any time between that. But I highly doubt it. But in August, of course, there's going to be some announcements towards the Cosmic Shake. I know a lot of people have been interested in, and the content for it has been kind of dry because we only got an announcement trailer, and that's pretty much it. We haven't really been able to dissect any sort of trailers because nothing has come out yet. It's kind of weird that they haven't announced anything, but they have been giving subtle hints on Twitter. Whenever someone mentions it within their announcements, they always have some sort of SpongeBob GIF or some sort of meme to kind of just tease us. But like I said, it's a completely different game. It's not like the movie game remake, which I will be talking about in a later video, because dude, honestly, I'm kind of heartbroken that the movie game has not been remade or, you know, even considered. So over time, as this channel has just gone through like a 1 year hiatus, I have come up with ideas for videos. Obviously, like there were many times where I considered, you know, bringing back this channel to life, but I just didn't know how. And I wouldn't know how to start because I'm just so used to making COD Mobile content now, and I already know how to do the tags and everything, and I am completely lost when it comes to like doing Nintendo or SpongeBob stuff, because I don't even know if it's gonna get any views. Because keep in mind, making videos does take quite a while, like maybe a few hours, and it kind of sucks that, you know, all that work you put in, you get like maybe like 20 views or something. Well, in this channel's case. And look, I'm not really going to deny that my channel has not had some sort of success, at least this one, because I made graphics comparison between the Switch version and the mobile version of Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, and that got a pretty sizable amount of views. I think I reviewed the mobile version as well. I'm not really sure if I did that, but I do plan to make a video on, you know, the mobile version 2 years later, which is actually pretty interesting because it leads to another video idea that I have, which is whether or not the Cosmic Shake is going to have a mobile version later on down the line after it's been released. I mean, with Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, with the mobile version, it came out unexpected. I did not think that it was going to come out until it was announced. You know, I did think about it. It did cross my mind at some point where I was thinking, like, imagine making a mobile version of this game, and it actually happened. I was kind of excited. Of course, it came at a cheaper price. I didn't think they want to charge the same amount for a mobile version, even though it's like legit the same thing. I mean, there are even methods out there where you could, I think, jailbreak your phone or do some sort of thing where you could add a GameCube emulator and just play on your iPad. I've done that before. And I mean, I don't even know if it's like even possible right now because, you know, Apple, they're always secure, they patch shit. But I mean, it was possible at one point to even play the normal version of this game, like the original one, and it ran pretty well. The thing is that I could have made so many videos like that, and I think this channel would have found some pretty good success, but I didn't think about it at the time because I was just so I was about to say distraught, like not really, I'm not traumatized, but I was so discouraged after what happened within the release of this game. But at the same time, when the mobile version came out, it did help a lot, and I ended up gaining subscribers way faster than I did before with my original channel. But despite being gone and just working on the COD Mobile channel, there was a part of me that had a lot of regret, because that's not where I started. Obviously, I started by making Battle for Bikini Bottom content, and you guys, that fucking voice crack, sorry. But I started with all that, and with Raider, oh, not Raider, what the fuck? My mind's still in COD Mobile, fuck. But Riders DX, he literally invited me to a charity. A guy that had like 20,000 more subscribers than I did. I did not expect it to be a thing. But he actually invited me to do the Rehydrated Relief back when it first started. And I was just like completely stunned because I was such a small channel. I was only like at 200 some subscribers. And this guy that was way more massive than I am was asking me to like join him in this. And I was just like, what? I mean, you know, I'm not like, I don't think that YouTubers that are higher in subscribers think they're better or anything. Of course, I don't think that. Everyone's different. But it's just weird. I thought it was weird at the time, but, you know, I'm grateful for it because I took the opportunity and, you know, I ended up bonding with Sheriff the Great. I ended up bonding with Zach Pack, Riders himself. The only person I kind of didn't talk to was CMB Extra, and I always had regrets about that because I felt like I talked to everyone, but not him specifically. And I think there was like one time where I did talk to him. But yeah, it's like that was like the only person of the group that I didn't talk to. Someone did ask me in a Q&A whether or not I talked to Zach Pack. I did leave that out in the video even though it had nothing to do with COD Mobile. But it was kind of, it did make me think because, you know, like I said, the Rehydrated Relief, like he was part of that as well. And, you know, I felt like I got close to them. And it kind of sucks that I kind of like cut contact even though they like helped me a ton. And it's kind of like if your parent Like if your parents give you like a new phone or something, right? And you just said, "Oh, cool, a new phone," and you just leave without even saying thank you. Like that's kind of like how I feel about the whole situation. I kind of feel bad. Of course, they don't really see it that way, but I don't know. Me, I guess I have a more guilty conscience, I guess. People have always told me, don't forget us once you become, a much bigger channel. And, I kind of carried that lesson with me because despite the fact that I make COD Mobile videos all the time, I never truly forgot where I came from. And it's something I honestly don't want to forget because, I mean, without you guys, I mean, I probably wouldn't be here right now. But yeah, it's such a crazy thing. And don't get me wrong, it's something I always think about when it comes to this channel. It's like, man, I'm always filled with regrets. I know it sounds so corny when I say it like that, but it's true. But it's different now because there's just so many video ideas that I have. I can make a video about, Battle for Bikini Bottom 2 years later, the mobile game 2 years later, the Cosmic Shake, 5 things that I want from it, or why I like, or like comparing the movie game to, Battle for Bikini Bottom. There's so many things I could have done. And I still have the opportunity to do it, don't get me wrong, but still, I mean, the time has come, shit's gonna be happening soon where, more games are gonna come out. And keep in mind, we might hear some rumors of like maybe a Switch Pro. Keep in mind, like, they're delaying Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 for such a long time when they don't need to. And, they have the whole template there, right? They're just basically using the same graphics that they were, or I guess the same engine that they were with Breath of the Wild. So, a lot of people are questioning why this would take so long. But I don't know. I have a gut feeling that maybe there's a new console and that's why they're taking a much longer time. Maybe they're kind of like optimizing the game for that one. That's kind of like what they did with, the first Breath of the Wild. I mean, it was supposed to be out for Wii U, but then they had to delay it because they were working on the Switch version. But for the love of God, just make the console good. Stop, like, having it go so behind in terms of, like, specs because, dude, the Switch could only perform for so long. I mean, if you played Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, you guys would notice it's so much garbage compared to like Xbox or PC or something. I think it's high time that we do get a Switch Pro, and I think it's gonna happen soon because I have been watching RGT's video about how I guess like Nintendo is like stocking up on chips or materials like more than they usually should. So that might hint towards a new console. I don't know, but I mean, only time will tell. But it's nice to be back, and I just want to explain why I haven't really made videos on this channel. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe for some more content. I'll see you guys next time.